Welcome to another edition of Comcast High School Rewind. We are in Roy, Utah, as the Roy Royals prepare to host the Bonneville Lakers. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Excited for this Region 5 kickoff for these two teams. They both come in. This is their opening region game in Region 5. We will start talking about the Bonneville Lakers first. They come in 2-1 overall. They've had a trio of 1-0 games. Two of them have gone in their favor. The other one has not. They've got a couple very capable goaltenders. And talking with the coaches beforehand, they're like, well, we don't even know who's going to start yet. So we will have that in store as we get the game underway. But two kids that are very, very capable in Gomez and Eberhard. Both these players at the keeper position have both had hands in shutouts so far this season. And then we talked about a couple of 1-0 games for them offensively. Sori Mara and Hayden White have the two goals that they've scored this season in those two wins. And, both these two kids, very, very capable. The coaches said, hey, we've had a number of opportunities, just haven't been able to find the net. Looking to solve that today are the Lakers. Now on the other end of things, we have the Roy Royals. And they come in 3-2 overall. This has been a team that's actually put a lot of goals up on the board. 8 goals through the first 5 games of this season. Not a bad clip for the Royals. And they've got a kid who's just been lighting it up as Noah Jorgensen. 4 goals already through these first 5 games. He actually plays the winger. He's just been able to find the net, and kudos to him for doing so. But I tell you, the kid to watch out for is Charlesworth. He's actually a midfielder. He really gets the offense going for them, and they have a very capable center back in Vasquez. And then you can't overlook Brinkerhoff in the net. He's got a couple shutouts already on the season. Should be a good one as both these teams look to start off their Region 5 with a victory here today. Now let's head to the field, and we'll get things underway. Play underway here from Sandridge Park in Roy, Utah. Bonneville starts off with possession. We talked about the keep situation. As that one rolls out, it'll be a Royal throw-in. And throwing it up the touchline, but just beyond. Now back in the D. Vasquez, we talked about him in the opening, anchoring that unit. Nice move there, but turned over to Hayden White. Talked about him, had one of the Bonneville goals this season. This is going to be Lana throwing it in for the Lakers. Nice touch pass by Mara back, and that rolls out. So back to the keep situation for the Lakers. It will be Eberhard who gets the start as the Laker keeper. This one comes over near side to Devin Moore. Nice centering pass. Brandon Olson trying to get it across that midline and turned it over. Here's Marat looking up. Boy, almost had Joan Garcia Morel on a run into the box, but defended nicely. And not much on that one. Turned over, but a nice job by Tanner Scheffler. He's the one who gave it up and then playing the D to get it back. Again, this one is set into the box and just beyond the running Morel. Brinkerhoff will roll it out near side. And now going to turn to the other side of the field. Looking to go up. That touch line ends up on the foot of Gill. And then given back to the Lakers. Here's Prue with it. Bonneville coming up with it. Marat. Nice challenge there by the Royals. That was Dupay. I tried to send it up the field. We've got our first whistle of the game. So free kick here for the Royals. Set into the box. Played back. This one is shot just beyond the net. But not a bad look for Devin Moore. Badly going to put this in play for the Lakers. There to get ahead on it was Stapley for Roy. And it goes out off him. Lana looking up the touchline. It's back to him now. Nice pass to Marat. Now we'll look to drop it back. A clear by the Royals. This one up. Dupay is going to try to come up on it, but defended nicely by the Lakers there. Ends up back on the foot of Dupay now. Boy, physical challenge there as Scheffler came up on Dupay. Looking for White, but Roy settles it down. This one was looking to go on net, but that went high off the foot of Brandon Olson. And my apologies, that was not off of Olson, actually ruled out off the Laker, so it is a Roy corner. This one put into play, curving in. Oh boy, got past the keep. Eberhard came out, got a hand on it. But it went right through him. And now it'll be a corner on the near side. Charlesworth now to take the corner. This one's sent in and knocked out. I believe it was the keeper Eberhard who punched that one out. Again, Charlesworth to throw in here, looking up the field to Gill. Scrum for the ball finally settled down by Scheffler and the Lakers. Now they are on the run, is coming up and making a defense in that, and getting the turnover was Olson. And Roy now settles it down near side. Moore playing a little triangle and turns that one over, eventually do the Royals, but Moore comes back. Nice job there. Some fancy footwork. Looking up to Gill, and now it ends up on Murat's foot. He's going to give it up the field. Boy, nice opportunity there for White. He got mowed down from behind, no call. And then cleared out for Roy. Lana now trying to settle this down. Gill applying the pressure for Roy. Here's Murat, challenged by Olson. Drops it back. Bonneville being very patient here offensively. And turnover now, looking up the field for Gill. But there's that Bonneville D talking before the game with coaches, said, hey, D has a lot of key returners. Area of strength for these Lakers, and they've shown it so far. Finally settled down now by Dutre, and now back with Roy. Up the field, here's Gill. He's in the box, and the flag is up, offside on Roy. Thomason puts this into play, but stopped in its foot by Jorgensen. However, Bonneville still able to track it down. This one is dropped into the box and picked up easily by Brinkerhoff, and now he will allow the teams to clear. Murat settling it down for Bonneville now. Up the field, that's White again. Here's Scheffler. Looking up to Prue, and that one's turned back to the Royals. On Scheffler. Vasquez will put it into play for Roy. Boy, and it was a nice header attempt by Moore. Bonneville was able to defend it. Now another foul called against the Lakers. Charlesworth will take this kick for Roy. He had a corner earlier from just beyond here. Boy, that's a beautiful entry and just comes out. Boy, that was certainly close. But Bonneville able to clear it. Now looking up the field to a running Morrell. He's not going to be able to get there. Is coming back and just clearing it out was Moore. So corner for the Lakers. This one comes in low, and getting a foot on it was Roy. Charlesworth now with some possession and a push. Going to go against Summers. Quickly put into play near side with Roy. Lots of time and space for Moore. Now sends it up the field to Gill. Flag stays down, but coming out to save it and pick it up was Eberhard. Sends that one into space occupied by the Royals. Here's Dupay looking up the touchline. has a teammate, Harris. Well, nice defense there by Bonneville. Harris able to get through the front line, and then the whistle's gonna blow on a call against Badley. Another kick now for the Royals from about 35. That one is kicked out by the Lakers entering the 13th minute now. Still no score. Ref ruling advantage. Some players not happy with that. Now entry pass they had inside the box Stapley, but that one will bounce harmlessly across the goal line. Nate Sheffield now checking in for the Lakers as Braxton Dutre will head out. And a whistle at midfield going against Roy. Mora quickly putting this down and putting it into play. Boy, that pass was given to White. A little too hot for him to handle. Now the other way with the Royals quickly. Gill trying to send this up to Dupay, and it's beyond him. Picked up by Eberhard. And that was White who headed it over Vasquez. But coming back in support was Harris for the Royals. Boy, centering pass. Sheffield with some time closed down now. Almost was able to enter the box with it. And a nice job there defensively by Noah Jorgensen. Creating the turnover and possession now for the Royals. Nice wall pass. And then just push him off the ball, Sheffield. But not giving up on the play. A lot of credit to Moore there. He's had a good game so far. Now a whistle comes at midfield. This call is going to go against Morat. Charlesworth takes the kick, looking to enter, coming up. Eberhard picks it up. Tell you what, very close on that one as Jorgensen was looking for his 5th goal of the season. And a nice challenge there by Olsen. Substitution for the Lakers as Giovanni Cuellar comes in for Bailey Prue. Ball going back and forth, trying to settle it now. Gill over near side to Jorgensen. Now looking up was Charlesworth. Here's Gill in the middle of the field. Oh, boy. Had Olsen, but elected to back it out and try to set things up a little bit. Now Olsen with it eventually for Roy, and eventually the flag will go up to assist the referee in the call. Charlesworth not going to take it, putting it on net, and then, oh boy, ball is still loose, and then just missing it was Olsen. Had a wide open net. Boy, Bonneville did not even go back on that. Noah Jorgensen, what a kick. And again, Olsen had the wide open net as Bonneville looked like they were looking for a flag. Very fortunate it didn't come up because very fortunate that no goal was scored. Is a great opportunity for the Royals, and now Bonneville looking to set something up on their own, but Roy is there to get it out of the zone. Mora sends this up the field, was trying to get it to a running Morrell. Morrell still going back for it and then just losing it, kicking it out. Kick taken by White, sends this in. Now this one high, coming out of the goalie. Boy, an athletic catch there. It's got upended in the air. And then ref will blow the play dead. Headed back upfield by Sheffield. Morrill trying to get back there and then just clearing it as Moore. Well, didn't clear it. Actually coming back was Harris. Covered a lot of ground to keep possession for Roy. So there's a challenge on the far side, and they will give the throw in to the Lakers. Substitutions for the Royal as Jordan Jarvis comes in, as does Connor Corgit. Or Corgit, our apologies. if we mispronounce that one. This one loose along the touchline, saving it. What a play by Jarvis. Now he's going to try to send it up the field. Boy, and in the box, this one is good. A goal for Roy. Noah Jorgensen, his 5th of the season, as sending it up the field was Jordan Jarvis. And in the 20th minute, Roy on the board, 1-0. Now let's see if Bonneville has an answer. Mentioned 3 games on the year so far, 1-0 in all of them. So certainly not a good sign, although 3, not the largest sample size. Trying to go up the touchline. This one's just cleared out of bounds. Summers to throw in for the Lakers, and he will do so back. As Thomason now look to center it. Now playing up for Mora, and they will give the Lakers the kick. Chandler Badley going to take the kick for Bonneville. Coming up with it, Laughter, and then this one played up by Roy. Again, looking for Gill on the run. A nice defensive play to break it up by Garcia. But again played up. Oh, boy, and that Bonneville defense has to be careful. As making a good run was Corgett. Nearly got behind the goal, or behind the defense and the keeper again. Settled down Scheffler. Outside to Garcia, looking upfield, challenged by Roy and out off of Harris. Thrown into Scheffler now. We'll drop this back. Badly near side to Thomason now. And this one just cleared by the Lakers. There's White trying to make a play for it. Now Mora up to White. No call from the official, and that down quickly with the Royals. Trying to settle it. Bonneville. Now Thomason will clear it. Mara fighting for some space there. And now up the field quickly. Getting a foot on it. And that one's good. How about the shot? Wow. Trace Stapley with an impressive shot from about 30 yards out. That was right over the keeper. And it's 2-0, Roy. Now Bonneville certainly in a hole. Gets this upfield to Laughter. Tried to cut in, but I believe it was Vasquez there. No, it wasn't Vasquez. Our apologies. It was Abu Taleb defensively who was there for the Royals. Boy, a big D for Roy between Abu Talib and Vasquez. Certainly some large backs for Roy defensively. Nice moves there by Mora, trying to create some space, looking up for Laughter as the whistle comes. Sori Mora going to take this kick for the Lakers, and that is disrupted by the wall. And now played up the field is Jorgensen. Trying to get past that D. And a nice job by Summers just cutting him off. Substitution for the Lakers is coming back into the game is Morrell. Boy, and eventually coming up with it through some tough challenges was Jarvis. Now this one played back in. Boy, that one just outside the box. Broke it up nicely by Badley, but still eventually cleared. Roy has really found some success controlling things on the other end and forces Bonneville to just clear it. Bonneville to throw in now, 27th minute. 2-0 Roy with the advantage. Couple goals, one by Jorgensen and the other a beautiful shot by Stapley, as that one is sent out by Vasquez. Garcia throws this in up the touchline to Laughter. Challenge there, and trying to clear it was Roy. Eventually this one sent into some space as Bonneville tries to control it. But making that a tough task is Jordan Jarvis. He's been very good since coming into this game. And now here's Bonneville, and finally the whistle comes. Garcia to take the kick for the Lakers. Well, this one sent into the box beautifully, and then a nice job coming back, Jorgensen, clearing that one out. Well, that was probably Bonneville's best chance up to this game as a couple substitutions come in. Kugwa for Bonneville and Alec Van Der Kooi in for Roy. Brinkerhoff sends this one down. He's been pretty good today. Fortunate there as Roy had a couple guys looked like they could have an open path to the goal. Van Der Kooi able to come up with that turnover. Near side, and oh boy, tried to center it. Would have had Charlesworth with a wide open shot. It's just a little off, and then Morale is going to be called here. Charlesworth looking to take this kick. That one blocked by the wall. Oh boy, nice pass into the box. Jarvis just missed it. And then clearly a foul. There's a whistle comes. That's against Kugwa. Charlesworth puts this one into play into the box. Ooh. And defensively, nice play made by Thomason to get it out. And then this one's on net but saved by Eberhard. Boy, I had Jorgensen, and if it weren't for Thomason, it would be 3-0 right now. Abu Talib just sends that one high in the sky. And Thomason, nice job not giving up on that, chasing that down. Now Mora tried to send this to a running Sheffield, but it was beyond him as Roy will let that roll out. It'll be a goal kick. Peru comes back in for Bonneville as Morrill broke up that kick. Now this one headed, trying to chase it down, won't get there. Was Roy, it'll be a Laker throw-in. In the 32nd minute here, Roy holding to a 2-0 advantage. Eventually the ball, well, then it's kicked out again. Summers to throw in. Tries along the goal line, cleared, but kept in by Thomason. That one sent into the box. Sheffield had it just outside the box. We're going to have a call. Kugwa going to take this kick. They call him Bam Bam. And he bams that one over the goal. Brinkerhoff sends this one down. Eventually brought in by Summers up to Sheffield. Thrown in quickly to Charlesworth. That was played off of him a little harder than he thought. Again, thrown into Charlesworth. Back quickly. This is Moore with some space. Tries to play this one up. Nice challenge along the near side. Now to midfield. Bonneville with potentially a chance. Morrill has it now. Trying to get past through this Roy defense. Can't do it, and then just clearing it there. Nice job by Charlesworth playing this up ahead for Jarvis. And then there's Summers to cut it off for the Lakers. Well, he's been pretty good defensively today. Now Sheffield going to drop it. Now midfield with Cuellar. Over to the far side, Garcia, and that's when we'll roll out. Substitutions for both squads, White and Mora back in for the Lakers. And checking back in for Roy. We can't remember. Bonneville controlling it, Mora. This one is deflected. Here's Vanderkoy. As he will kick that out off of Mora. And it was Gill who checked back in for Roy. Our apologies to Mr. Gill. Boy, nice job playing this over to Gill now for Roy as they look to try to get another one. In the 37th minute now. In the first half, still 2-0 Roy. I challenge that off of the Royals. Garcia throws into White. That one off of him and given back to the Royals. Now playing up. Jarvis a little too long for him. Hunter Anderson comes in for the Lakers. As this one's played up for Mora and then just cleared by Vasquez. Mora going to take the corner, puts it into play quickly to Anderson. Back to Mora now. Coming up, I believe that's Gill challenging him. It is. He will quickly throw in, does Mora, and now Gill comes up with it. Roy, run in the other direction. This is Gill. Boy, lots of space, certainly with a nice run here, and then coming up, breaking it up was Thomason. Anderson to midfield. And Vasquez is going to let his keeper Brinkerhoff come out and pick that up. In the final couple minutes here of this first half. Anderson with it again. Oh boy, nice, quick movement coming there by Royce Harris, able to give them the possession, creating the turnover. And then that one is off of Anderson. We'll have another corner for the Royals. Charlesworth. Boy, decent attempt there. Got it on the foot of his teammate Stapley. He was successful from 25 with that shot. 25 or 30. That one a little too close. Goes over the goal. Badley will play it underneath to his defense. Let them try to eat up some of this clock. Half coming to a close. Prue with it here near midfield. Try to give it over to Anderson. It was behind him. This one thrown up to Jarvis. That was Courgette who just missed that header. And thus now we have the Lakers with possession near side with Summers. Trying to get around Courgette. Does. Nice play to Mora. He's going to center this one to Badley. Boy, a good challenge made there by the Royals. And we get a whistle coming. And the card will come. That will be a yellow on Harris. Harris is booked. He will have a seat as Dupay comes in for him. Meanwhile, Mora going to take this kick. This one sent into the box directly on net, and an easy save made by Brinkerhoff. Shouldn't say easy save, but that one right on net. And the half will expire with that. Midway through, the Royals hold the lead here in Region 5 opener for both teams, 2-0 over Bonneville. Second half underway. Roy with a 2-goal lead as they got goals from Jorgensen, his 5th of the season, and Stapley, his 1st. Bonneville trying to control it now. Far side. This is Morrow with it. Drops it back. Thomason had a pretty good first half. Did a nice job whenever he'd make a mistake. Was there to quickly recover and make amends for it. Thrown in back to Thomason. This one nearly controlled by Roy, but now it's Mora near midfield. Getting around the outstretched Olsen, trying to play it up, coming up to try and make a run on it. Boy, was badly. But you had a nice play by Brinkerhoff coming out and smothering that. Certainly close. Bonneville's had a couple opportunities, that one of the finer of them. But Brinkerhoff has been pretty solid as the keeper today for Roy. A change in keep, meanwhile, for the Lakers as Aiden Gomez comes in. This kick taken by Jorgensen. Wow! What a shot by Jorgensen. That was over Gomez. He had a beautiful read on it. It just fit in between Gomez and the crossbar, and it's 3-0 Roy. Official now going to overturn his call and give the Lakers the kick here. Mora to put it in play for Bonneville. Chips it over, and Gill is there to head it out. And then almost able to get it back as Garcia held his own defensively. Boy, that one nearly played into the box. Now here's Summers. He's going to have an opportunity. Puts this just outside the net. Good look there for Landon Summers. Substitution for Bonneville is Sheffield. Comes in for Scheffler. That was Jorgensen who tried to challenge for Roy. Moore will throw this in. Jarvis overswung that one and then just cleared up by Morrill. And that will roll silently back to Brinkerhoff. In the 45th minute, second half here, 3-0 Roy. A quick goal here in the second half. Centering pass by Gill, and Gomez was able to get a hand on it and then played back. But Gomez was out of the box. And then we've got a whistle, which will save it nearly. This one played over to Gill. Trying to control it. Can't do it. Gomez will come up and pick it up. Powers this one down as Vasquez comes up to control it for Roy. Now the ball just battered back and forth up the field to Jarvis. He chips this in easily for Gomez. Vasquez heads it near side. That will roll out. Lana, who just came in, throws that in for Bonneville. Now passing back to Thomason. Boy, Sheffield was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, able to chase that one down, tries to keep it in, but it will just spin out. Jorgensen, nice kick, and he's got Jarvis chasing that one down. Play it in. Harris deflects that out. It will be a corner for the Royals. Corner for Roy. Charlesworth plays this in, and that one's in. And 4-0 is Giovanni Vasquez will be credited with the goal on the corner from Charlesworth. And a quick whistle. We're going to get another card here, as it is a yellow given to Olsen on the call at midfield. Going to be a long throw in by Vanderkoy. Oh, the flip. You love to see that. This one, whoa. What strength by Vanderkoy. That went over the goal. Thomason puts this in play. It's knocked down by the Royals. Jorgensen dropped it back. Now played up the touchline, trying to get to it as Charlesworth. He will keep it in. And then that one is knocked out by Thomason. Fasten your seatbelts. We're going to see the flip again. This one thrown into the box. Getting ahead on it and just over. Everyone misses there. Then Badley will head this up. Mora trying to chase it down as Dupay will just kick this out. Quick throw in there by the Lakers to Mora. Was looking up the touchline, but defended nicely by Roy. A nice little two-man game there, though Bonneville was able to snuff that out. Now Stapley. Stapley with it again. He's going to center to Charlesworth. Looking up the touchline. Nice job by Thomason closing that down. And then Sheffield able to step in, as it looked like Jorgensen may have gotten behind people again. Here's Cuellar. And that one beyond him. 67th minute. Roy looking to attack again. That's Thomason challenging Charlesworth there. Charlesworth on the ground, not giving up. Garcia. Boy, that one just split a couple of Lakers and settled down by Olsen. Charlesworth. Going to center this. Head by Vanderkoy, and then Williams tried to head that one in and missed. Jorgensen comes out. What a game for him. Steckline in for Roy. Meanwhile, also checking in for Bonneville was Morrill. Thrown in, and that one Dupay misplayed. Mora now. He's going to try to outrun Dupay, and it will be a Laker throw-in. Mora still with it. Centering pass. Coming up badly. Trying to take advantage of this Laker opportunity. Mora. Boy, dribbling through a couple of Roy defenders. Coming up, trying to keep possession. Sheffield. Roy will clear. And now this is Vanderkoy. Played up to Charlesworth. And then we'll give it back to Stapley. That one over to Williams. He heads this down on the turf. And then Olsen, nice job avoiding the oncoming defender. Back to Dupay. Now he's got some time and space. Near side to Olsen. He's looking for Vanderkoy, but that was a little too far for him. And now Sheffield quickly up for the Lakers as the touch by Badley. And Mora can't get there, and this will roll back to Brinkerhoff, and he will just let it sit there for a moment. Williams trying to track this down, and does for the Royals. Being defended by Morrill. And maybe taking a little too much time there was Lana, and then the flag goes up indicating A foul. Quickly played by Lana. Up to Mora. And then the foul on Vasquez. Mora. Over to Hayden White. Now trying to play it over to a running Garcia. Defended by Dupay. This one kicked in. Initial head was put on by Corin Brown, who just checked in. Another corner for the Lakers. Getting ahead on it, Brinkerhoff. They're able to save it badly. Able to get the shot. But it was right to the keeper. In the 73rd minute now, Williams. A nice defensive play coming back, Anderson. Dupay will kick that up to Vanderkoy. Centering pass, no one home. Little too long for the running Steck line. In play by Eberhard. Brown heads that over to Olsen. And then stepping in front was Anderson for the Lakers. Again, Hayden White, nice little touch pass to Sheffield. And then was looking up as badly was mowed over. Sorimore are going to take this kick. Passes it outside. Now a centering pass. This one's behind the goal. And it will result in the goal kick. Kugwa back on for the Lakers. Gill back on for the Royals. And this is Gill who's going to try to chase this down. Now Williams on it. Nice defensive play by Harris. And he will play it up to Anderson. Looking up the touchline. And, boy, beautifully placed pass. And then a wall pass that's just beyond the running Morrill. Inside the 76th minute, this one played up. Gill traps it. And then lost it. Centering pass now to White. He's going to give this over to Sheffield. And this one is off target. Brinkerhoff plays this up. Harris looks up for Mora, who tried to head it up. Now, a nice battle there. Ends up on the foot of Kugwa. Williams comes down to challenge. Nice job by Anderson, though, not giving up on it for Bonneville. And now it's going to be Dupay and Mora. Here's White. Olsen closes down on him. And then the foul comes, and official reaching for a card again. It's going to be on Vasquez, looks like. In the 73rd minute, White to play this in. And a nice job by Stapley to clear that out. White's going to try to throw this in quickly, does so. And we've got a call here. In the final 2 minutes, Brinkerhoff kicks this up beyond Gill. Headed back up by Harris. Then Sheffield. And Kugwa now. Nice job by Morrill, not giving up on it. Now he's going to race this up the touchline. Entry pass up ahead to Badley, but was headed out of harm's way by Moore. Quickly back down for Charlesworth. Passes into Gill. He will try to drop this back to Williams. Kicked out off the Lakers. No, off of Roy. Thrown into Morrill. Up the line to Badley. Has Mora with him. He's going to try to cut this in. Maintains his footing. Now up to Mora. And he chips it over the goal, but the flag was up and offside. The call, I believe, going against Mora. Nice two-man game there from Badley and Mora, but the offside prevented the goal. And now coming back quickly is Roy. Thomason will clear this now. Is getting ahead on that one with Stapley. Charlesworth. That one is broken up nicely by this Laker D. And the whistle comes against Charlesworth. Here's Sheffield looking up beyond Badley as Abu Taleb will kick this out of play. Kugwa to throw in for the Lakers, does so. Badley can't get there. Abu Taleb does for Roy. Nice job by Kugwa saving it. Here's Mora. He's going to try to put this one on net. It's high and out of play. And the final whistle blows. This one's final. The Roy Royals start off Region 5 play with a 5-0 win over the Bonneville Lakers. And again, our final score here from Sandridge Park, the Roy Royals have kicked off Region 5 play with a 5-0 win over the Bonneville Lakers. And this was really an offensive display for the Roy Royals. How about Noah Jorgensen? He came into this ball game leading them in goals. He had 4 goals coming in, and he scored 3 in this one. The old-fashioned hat trick for Noah Jorgensen, and a couple just beautiful plays. Jarvis gave him a beautiful entry pass that he was able to score on. He had a couple other ones, a header off of a free kick, and just had an absolutely phenomenal game offensively for the Royals. Got to give a lot of credit as well to Brinkerhoff in net. He had to make a couple saves in this ball game, was there when he was called upon defensively for the Royals, and really they just took advantage of this Laker team. Just the offensive display, again, was just phenomenal. Ended up having 3 players score goals. Stapley had one for the Royals, as did Vasquez and Roy. 3 goals in the first 12 minutes of that second half to really get things going for them and really take command of this game. And from there on, they just put it on cruise control. And it was enough as they were able to start Region 5 with this victory. They moved to 1-0 in region play and improved to 4-2 on the year. Meanwhile, Bonneville will drop to 2-2 overall, 0-1 in region play. They have a chance to try and get that better and get back into this region, as region play still very, very early on. But again, our final score here from Roy, Utah, the Roy Royals, 5-0 winners over the Bonneville Lakers. I'd like to thank you for joining us here today on Comcast High School Rewind. For Vince Francis, I'm Dane Stewart. We'll see you next time.